front on the floor.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my God, it's good to see you.
Good to see you. Familiar. Oh my goodness. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. How about you? Although, it'll be good to see that varmint. Oh, just lead me to the big mouth voice. Would you look at who's in the middle of all of you?
Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Good.
I brought you treats. Wait till you see this. It is not a candy apple.
Good.
Here, you can have the fork first. Oh, this is for Michael. Here, this is you. He has the double trouble bomb.
Yeah, that's one.
That's what it's called.
Okay. What is that?
It's chocolate. It's scrumptious.
We have a very good, we have two good bakeries here. Moya's and Oakmont Bakery.
Oh my gosh,
Thank
I
you.
love that place.
You do?
Do you want me to put it in the refrigerator?
Yes, thank you.
You don't want
Thank
to
you
eat it
very
now?
much. No, I can't eat and teach. I haven't.
Why not?
You might do that at Candy Apples, but no.
Oh, I have candy apple people here. I'll have
I
to
know.
raise your hand, my
I
little
know.
birds.
They're
Yes.
excited to be here.
Yes. Well, okay. We'll let you continue on.
They didn't think we were going to let them in when they first got in.
Oh, she gives you
Thank
any
you.
trouble.
Do you know who this is? Yeah, but they weren't even born.
I
when
know,
the
right?
show.
Isn't that funny?
Say it again.
Did you just say Abby was better?
Is that your secret?
No.
Oh.
I don't know who that kid is. For this kid right here, who's awesome. Thank you.
It was like under duress.
You're way better. Abby is awesome. And we don't need the
No,
few.
we're not.
We don't need the few. Abby is awesome. How does it feel to be back at the Abby Lee Dance Company? I would have to say that lots of memories. Lots of memories. I remember the very first day that I walked in here with my dear sweet Vivi, and it was pouring down rain. I had an umbrella in one hand, Vivi in the other, and the first person I see is Abby's desk person, who I won't mention her name. But you know, in all reality, I wasn't here all that long because I got off the party train. I wasn't going to put up with some of the shenanigans that I was seeing happen with the moms, I might add. Honestly, leaving ALDC was a decision because I'm a dance teacher. So after I had this crazy notion that I was going to bring my daughter to somebody else, I saw that it was an easy fix with me and Vivi, and the moms were so cutthroat that I wanted to go back to my own moms. Heck, I may as well go back and make money off of my cutthroat moms. Not have to hang with the cutthroat moms in Rhinestone. I mean, that was way, way beneath me, should I say? When I got the part on the show, it was a 6-week ordeal. And after the very first week, I wrote the production company a nice letter and told them I was quitting. I told Abby that I was getting off of the party train and that we were not going to partake anymore. So in reality, I thought, done deal. And I get a call from production. Well, we're starting back up. And I went, I'm not coming to Pittsburgh. Not doing it. Not doing it, not coming, not gonna be part of the team. I'm done. Oh, why? Because I don't like it, don't wanna do it, don't like what people say about me on social media. It wears me down. Well, then we'll come to you. And that's how Candy Apples was developed, because they said that they would come and film at my studio, and that's how that rivalry started. But I was manipulated to say this, do this, here she comes, make this happen. As the show progressed, it became kind of a well-oiled machine, and it got to the point where when we would go into makeup in the morning, the producers would come in and say, this is what's gonna happen, so-and-so is gonna call you at this time, hit this, hit that, hit this. So there was a storyline. And I feel like that's what the public needs to know, because when you get accused of being this nasty person, or you said this about this nasty person, back in the back was, make sure you hit this, make sure you hit that, make sure you hit this. So the show had an agenda, and I've always said that. When the show came to a conclusion, I was kind of not in it that much. I did make a couple comebacks by going out to where they were filming in California. So when Abby and I finally connected on Zoom and we kind of reconciled, it was kind of like, I honestly felt it should have been like a monumental day, because here were these two forceful rivals that had experienced so much with each other and had left each other without being friends. And now we were coming back, and it was almost like, you know, you hear those relationships about friendships where you may not talk for 10 years, but where you left off, you just pick right back up. And I felt very comfortable. I felt like everything that we wanted to talk about, everything we wanted to say, all came to get together that day. And it was Abby. It was the Abby that I know. It's the Abby that I first picked up the phone one day and said, "Hi, I'm Kathy from Canton, Ohio, and I have been given your phone number in reference to the fact that you have great dancers." So it was very friendly, and I have always felt that Abby's been extremely sweet to Vivi. She hugs Vivi, and it was my choice to not have Vivi dance. I just didn't want her ridiculed, not only by what production wanted to press, but I didn't want public opinion of her. So she was just kind of my tag along. Not that she doesn't like dance, she loves dance. I don't think that Abby affected Vivi in any way.
My relationship with Abby was pretty good, I think. She was nice to me, probably because I was so much younger. So I just remembered the good parts of it. I don't think there were any bad parts of it. Seeing my mom and Abby and even all the moms argue on TV, it was, well, maybe not on TV, I didn't really watch the show, but seeing it in person was so different. It was not great.
Vivi has grown up just fine. She has not been traumatized. She'll laugh and say, "Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that." I feel that I was able to keep her grounded as well as myself, and we didn't want to go out and become mainstream celebrities. We had enough celebrity that it was enough to fulfill anybody ever saying, "Wonder what that's like." And she clearly wanted to continue to keep dancing, because she still dances to this day and loves it and wants to continue on after she graduates. So none of that was adverse for her. I think that last year coming into the studio was a lot of fun, because I think that I had a certain persona as well as Abby, and I wanted to make sure that that was still happening, that banter. We have great chemistry. And so the banter back and forth that can be fun was what I wanted to bring to the board. I didn't want to bring anything nasty, or, you know, some of the jokes that were about her were down and out hurtful. So I think that we have a good fun banter. So walking in, that was what was my mindset, you know. Sure, there was lots of memory, but it was like, "Hey, here I am, and I'm Candy Apples, and hey, there you are, you're ALDC." I would love to work on anything with Abby. I think that we have, again, the greatest chemistry. And who would have known when we were just friends that we had that chemistry? I think that anything, a podcast, a spin-off, anything, would be great to work with her, and I think it would be a lot of fun. And I think this time Vivi would very much like to be involved. She's older to understand and she's got a great sense of humor, and it's very dry, and I just think that it would be a lot of fun to go back and work with Abby, maybe under a different type of agenda, a different, a much happier, funny. We both can be very funny. I brought my little Vivi today. I brought my little star, and she may not be the only one that still dances, but she is still dancing, even though she cut her finger and she didn't think she was going to be able to dance. I get asked all the time what ring I had on. I have so many rings that I don't really.
Probably your wedding ring.
Well, do you think it was?
It probably was.
You think it was?
I think it was this one.
That
Actually,
was
I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, I have so many diamond rings that it could have been any one of them.
It's really rough seeing some of those moments, because a lot of people don't have to experience that, like, bad moments that they consider themselves to be in at the time. So it's difficult. Like, most people would just have, like, pictures that are like awkward, like hanging up in like their house and stuff, but there's like actual videos of me saying really dumb things like on the internet, which it's, I don't know, it's cool, but at the same time, I hate watching them.
Glad to say that Vivi is a senior in high school and that she still dances. And she's a fantastic tap dancer, and she was top overall. So that was like one of the best days of my life. One of it, always in the overalls, but when you were top overall last year, that was great.
Yeah, that was really great.
So, walking into this place, Vivi, I know you're gonna say I don't remember.
I don't.
You even remember the very first day?
No. I do not remember any of it.
So, you don't remember doing the bee dance?
No, I don't remember anything.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, I've seen videos and pictures, obviously, but like, I have literally no memory of anything.
You know what, I think it's watching the videos and watching the YouTube and stuff like that, that definitely will help your memory in what's going on. You don't remember when you got up on stage and you were supposed to say that you were from ALDC and you said that you were from
I remember
Candy.
seeing a video of it.
Yeah, you
But
said,
I don't remember
what did you say instead?
I said candy apples.
I know. But
Well, I mean,
rightfully
what?
so,
I was
right,
like
honey? I mean, you were a student of Candy Apples.
Yeah.
But how about, you don't remember doing the cowboy dance?
I remember watching it, but I don't remember doing
Yeah,
it.
I think that, you know, when you're 6 and you're filming,
yeah.
and there's so much going on around you. I remember a vivid memory for me is when 2 of the moms got in a fight, and I think it was like one of our early episodes, like maybe our second time of being there, and I was brushing your hair because your hair was clear down to your back, and I remember looking at the camera and saying, how did I get here? Because there was such drama, and you were just standing there, like it didn't even affect you. It was like right over your head what was going on. So how do you feel about being a part of Dance Moms?
I'm really thankful for like the experience. I don't really remember much of it, but I mean, it's cool. Not like many people get to say they were on like a really cool television show that like so many people have seen. It feels really cool to be back at the ALDC because I don't really remember too much of it from when I was little, so just being back here to like experience it all over again has been really great. I have been dancing for probably 16 years now because I'm going to be 18 really soon. It is really cool to be one of the original cast members and still dancing. I know a lot of people talk about that all the time because most of them aren't dancing anymore, so I think it is really, it's surprising to most people that I'm the one that's still dancing and not everyone else. But it does make sense because I was the youngest, so like, I mean, I still have like many more years of dancing ahead of me. When I was younger, let's say like a few years ago, I was like really weird about people recognizing me from being on Dance Moms. I didn't really want to like own up to being on the show or have anything to do with it, which now I realize there's no escaping it. So I kind of just give in and own it because why not? I mean, a lot of people can't say they were on Dance Moms.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the ALDC with my dear friend, Kathy.
Hello, everybody.
She just cannot stay away. She loves all things ALDC.
Well, I think that the next time you come to Candy Apples.
I'll try. You know, it's hard for me to get back to Pittsburgh. I don't know about Ohio. That's even tougher, right?
Well, I know, but we're just a hop, skip, and a grunchate.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes,
And
you
we'll
are.
roll out the red carpet.
I mean, getting kids to hop, skip, leap, jump, they don't get it. There are kids that have taken jazz for years, not at my studio or yours, and they don't know the difference between jumping, hopping, leaping.
Well, don't you think it's just today's kids? I mean, let's face it, back when we first started, think about the kids that we had.
Well, when you first started, it was like a long time before I first started.
Oh, I don't think so, honey. You started way before I did with competition because you were a mere teenager doing it.
Yes, I was.
One of the times before the show ever started, and I was over here, Abby grabbed and hugged me and said, I need more friends like you. And that always left such a nice warm feeling with me. Abby was a big persona in Pennsylvania and in dance organizations. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. She thinks of me as a friend. So I didn't want to have anything disrupt our friendship. But as you go along and you you keep getting worked up, and this is said and that's said because you're entertaining for the camera, things happen. Things definitely happen, which then are things that can be A, hurtful, or B, you don't forget about it, and you walk away feeling sad, or you walk away feeling soured. And so our relationship did take a toll.
The kids didn't have as many options. So I think they, you know, hook, line, and sinker were into dance.
Yeah.
And they loved it. And people either had one car, or they were just working, and, you know, you took your kid to the dance studio and they stayed there all evening, and they got everything. They did it all. It wasn't like, well, I'm going to take hip hop and tap or whatever. Like, no, you just did it. You did what you were supposed to do. And I don't think parents question as much.
Well, and I think now that there's too much to do. I mean, we've got, you know, skating and cheerleading and soccer, and I don't know.
Well, I think it was there years ago. You just didn't try to do it all.
Right, exactly.
You did your thing.
You weren't a jack of all trades and a master of none. You became a master at what you were good at.
Now, I was the jack of all trades and master of none. I was the well-rounded child. No pun intended. Well-rounded child.
Did you
yes.
golf?
I was. Are you kidding? I was in the junior golf league at the country club.
At the country
in
club?
Oklahoma.
Well, how about that?
Right down the street.
What about tennis?
No,
No?
I did. I golfed, but there's things that I can't even remember I did, and then something will come up, and I'm like, oh my god. I took karate classes for a very short term, and then when you had to stick with your foot and turn it in and flex it and curl your toes,
Oh, you
I
had
was
to,
like, nope,
yeah, and
we're finished.
And
This is
kick.
done.
That's
Well,
like
inverted, that
yeah,
inverted
yeah.
kick. Yeah, I was like, no, we're not going to do this. But I played an instrument. I was ice skating, roller skating, brownies, Girl Scouts, swim team. I mean, charm school. You know, that's one thing that was good though. Vivi would have loved that because they taught you how to run up steps while everybody else was running down.
I went to Wendy Ward Charm School.
What was it called?
Wendy Ward Charm School.
Wendy Ward.
Yes, that was who.
I just went to Kaufman's, but they had it like on the 11th floor downtown. But I rode a bike every day. It seems like we had more time to do things.
Yeah.
Even back, I remember carnivals, the fairs in your backyard to get on the Joe
Yeah.
Mabrey show.
Yeah.
If you made enough money for muscular dystrophy, you could get on the show. And I was trying to get on TV way back then.
Well, listen, I was on TV when I was like 8 years old because I drew a picture of a princess dress, and I was on the Tony Tiger show because I won. So I was also that
There you go.
TV person that always wanted to be in the limelight.
We did it.
I know.
We got in the limelight.
That's right, we did.
And now we're here together again. And we are going to watch more Dance Moms.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, we have to. They want it.
Yeah, okay.
They loved it. They
Okay.
want it. We're giving them more.
We need to tell them the truth behind the scenes, right?
Can they handle the truth? They can handle the truth.
So actually, I wasn't trying to be mean with this cake. I thought that it was, I mean, cake
I like my
eaters.
hair in there.
Yeah, okay, so what is going on here? They weren't in that episode. Oh, she's talking about me. Okay, that's when I had my white Mercedes. This was Easter, and I got played on this because I was told that I could go home early, and then they used it against me. And it made it look like I wasn't a team player. And it was only because I wanted to get home because Vivi was expecting the Easter Bunny. This coming up was one of my favorite episodes.
Look how good look at me.
I know.
I look
but
good.
look, I had the
I like my
bullhorn.
hair. I like my outfit.
Yeah, you looked
I like
awesome.
that coat.
You were
Look
stunning.
at you with that bullhorn.
But this was my favorite episode because I loved the things I said. They were funny and not mean. That you were expected to report to the principal's office to bang erasers. I liked what I had on. Oh, that bullhorn was great. I didn't like the dance that we did for this though. Wasn't my
Look at who's my buddy. Where's the shirt? I like that shirt. I don't like
Yeah.
horizontal stripes, but I like that shirt.
You know what? That was not one of my favorite teams.
Wait, is there 3 teams? Or
I had
you
several.
with,
I'm talking the people that were dancing. Oh, that was not one of my favorite
Yeah,
teams.
but what? She looks like Michelle Obama there.
Yeah. This isn't where we came out of
I am
the
like
dressing room.
twice as tall as Gianna. Like, did you see her there?
Yeah.
They're stealing the bullhorn.
Yes, they came in and got the bullhorn because, of course, we lost, which was, every time, and Jill got a big kick out of it.
they were thoroughly enjoying this.
She's an attractive woman.
Oh yeah.
I think so. Look at me there to there.
Oh my gosh.
That-
Well, this is season 2, I think. This is when you guys came to Columbus. Okay, this is definitely season 2. You guys are going to do the schnood thing. This is the schnood thing.
Snood.
The snood or
The
schnood or
the
whatever,
40s,
whatever
30s,
it's called,
40s.
whatever it's called. And you're going to show up with a curler in your hair.
Look how bad I
Do you
look.
remember that?
How bad
Do you
I
remember the curler in your hair? And we were doing sit-ups. And I had red and black on because I was doing a Spanish
Because they were my
number.
colors.
No, I was doing
the
a Spanish number. Here comes the hit.
You should have had a fan to
Here
blow
come-
all that
well,
hot
they
air
did have-
that was
they-
coming out of your mouth.
They
away.
did have fans. Yeah, but look, somebody let you off the bus with a curler in your hair. Okay, so do you know what happened in this episode?
Tell.
Okay, so Erica got called out because of her age. Do you remember that? Erica was supposedly in a different age bracket.
Yes.
Okay, now let me.
Woo!
Now,
I remember somebody
yes.
bad cheating about the ages.
No, now let me tell you what happened with that. At home, my mom said to me, Erica is in the
Your
wrong...
own mother.
My own
Okay.
mom said to me, Erica's in the wrong age category because they'd sent us the sheet to tell us...
Wait, you got a sheet sent to you?
Yes, I got a sheet sent to me
I
telling me...
never got that
Well,
sent to
I
me.
got it from production.
I know, but when production was trying to play with my categories and ages
Yeah.
and all that jazz, I never got to see it till we got
Okay.
there. But honey, as soon as I got there, and Joanna or somebody would say blah, 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 I'd run back to that
Okay,
and say,
well, my mom said to me, you better tell them that Erica's in the wrong age category. And I said to her, oh no, Mom, they probably want, this is how stupid I was. They probably want everybody to be done at a certain time. So they're gonna put her in the 12 and under. And they all wanna pack up and leave at a certain time, and that's production. That's reality TV.
Yes.
And lo and behold,
now I could see where you would think that.
I
back
got
then.
called
When we were
out.
all naive.
Yes.
Stupid.
Yes, we were all very naive. And
Look
I got
at,
called
look
out.
at this building, Kathy. I would have 500 students here right now.
Well,
if they didn't
yeah.
destroy my building.
Yeah.
And my business.
Yeah,
So
I
go
agree.
ahead.
I agree. So anyhow, that's what happened to me in that episode. And then the mom did not understand what was going on, and she reamed my butt the whole next week at the studio because she wanted Erica to be top soloist.
Well, she would have if she would have been in the right age
She
category, or
was.
no?
Yeah, because they came back and said to me, well, she technically won, but because she's in the wrong age group, she would have won in the 13 and over.
Coulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
So they didn't give it to her.
Yeah, yeah.
So who was she against on my team?
I think she was against Brooke, but Brooke, do these eyelashes bug you? Do you have fake eyelashes? Not fake, but extensions?
No.
You have extensions.
No.
You don't have extensions?
There's
Yes, you
nothing
do.
on this body that's fake.
They flip on me all the time. Anyhow, she was
Oh, I lied. My knee-
supposed
my
to
knee
be
is
going.
fake. God.
She was supposed to be going against Brooke, but Brooke was in the right age category, and Erica wasn't. And I just figured, well, they want them to be together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One would think that.
So anyhow,
So Brooke won?
Brooke did win,
There you have it.
but Erica won the right age group. They just didn't tell them.
Yeah, whatever.
Because my number was good. My girl stood on a diamond at Fuertes, and I heard that you obsessed over that for a week.
I probably did.
That's
I
what I was
probably
told.
did.
Here, watch her.
Oh, pretty.
Look at that. On a dime. That kid is 28 years old. Yep.
28 minus 11 years of the show.
No, wait a minute. She can't be 28.
That's,
She was 15 when she was doing
You were
that.
really lying about the age group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Foiled
Probably
again.
because.
Foiled again.
But it was musical theater. You know, when you judge those competitions, you get so sick of watching
You
turns
get
and.
sick of watching good dance. I know. Oh, okay.
Oh
So-
my God.
So this was another fun
Where's my
night for
money?
me. This was fun. And
Look
I
at my-
remember.
that was bad hair.
What did I give you? I gave you a egg poacher because you were poaching students.
I've never poached a student in my life.
Well, that was what I was.
No, I know you were pretending, but
I
you know
was
I've
pretending.
never done that.
Yeah, I know, I was
And and it's hard on Zoom now, but it's almost like after having done the show, I'm just kind of like a consultant for parents. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not going to train their kid over and over, but on Zoom, I was training kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I got kids that never did acrobatics before in their lives. to do 30 tricks.
Wow.
I mean, in their bedroom.
From Zoom?
We're outside. Yes.
Awesome.
Kathy, I'm telling you. They were like, how do you teach them how to do all that? I said, hey, I've been sitting on my ass teaching teenagers for years. I got this.
That was me.
What was that?
That was
What
me.
was that? It's
That
like,
was
it's
the
like,
text.
it was like, Jesus is banging on the door or something. He rang
Yeah.
the doorbell.
This was fun though. This was fun banter. This wasn't vicious banter. It's like it's a train wreck. We
I know,
can't.
look
We
at her.
can't stop looking at it. Oh, this is another fun one.
What are you doing?
I'm singing "Onward, Christian Soldiers." I have no idea why that came into my mind, but I just needed
It
to
was
start
the-
singing.
it was the
yeah,
wave
it was the
thing.
wave. I just had to start singing the song. So I was feeling very religious at the time. We're gonna conquer Jerusalem or something. I don't know.
Look at the gum.
I
in
know,
your
and I'm
face.
chomping
Oh
on the.
my God.
I was chomping on the gum because you never let your kids chew gum.
No, I'm not a big
yes,
gum
I was
person.
chomping on it in honor of you, and then you guys pull up beside us, and Black Patsy wanted to moon them, and I told her no. Yeah, look.
She really did?
Yeah, she did.
I love how sarcastic you are with your own kids.
With my
That's
own, yeah.
hilarious, the own moms.
Here
Oh,
it-
I
here it
liked
comes.
her. Daviana, I liked her and I liked her mother.
Where were they from?
California.
Oh, they were. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about her. Yeah, that was bad.
Big bag of wind. Okay. Rattled. That's a word my mother used all the time. She's rattled.
Rattled.
Not about me, just, you know.
In general. Maybe I was showing my age by saying rattled. This was a great number. I think wasn't that the number where she got her keys?
Who,
The car
Kawani?
keys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good number.
I don't know, but I did not buy those dresses because I would have not had those black leotards underneath. I would have had sheer flesh.
Here she comes.
I liked my hair though.
You didn't mix very well with Black Patsy.
She was just abrupt and rough.
Yeah, we're not going to comment on her.
You know, I know that this was crazy and this was a very, what do the kids all say, toxic relationship. However, I don't wish her any ill will. I hope she's doing great.
Yeah,
And I hope she's
yeah,
thriving.
exactly. I enjoyed working with her daughter. This is a great venue. We kind of thought that we were on our own turf, but you guys had to one-up me because you came walking in with balloons, and I was kind of upset about that. I used to leave being very upset.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to leave just being relieved that another week was over.
And
Oh,
this guy that I give the jersey to, or I give him a jacket, Frank. Frank was his name. Do you remember Frank?
there you have it.
Yeah, I gave him that jacket just because he was on Candy Apple's home turf. I don't know, it must have really got the moms fired up.
Look, he's like, he looked at the label to see the size, like he's really gonna wear it around. Oh, that's
These
pretty.
numbers were good. Both numbers were very good for that competition.
Those other kids that were there were good too.
Yeah, they were. And you did something frost or something in it. And I remember
Oh.
it snowed really bad that day. And it normally takes me 10 minutes to get to the palace. It took me over an hour
Oh my.
to get there. My favorite season was all of the boys.
I know,
It was a great season.
because I kept saying, we need a boys team,
It
we
was
need
a
a boys
great
team, so they
season.
gave it to her. I
That
mean,
was so
I
much
don't get
fun.
all that. Why? I'm the
was
boy
fun.
teacher, I'm the male teacher. I mean, you've had good boys and title winners, but I would really much rather work with the boys.
Yeah, it was fun.
What did you get? Second?
I liked my hair.
Woo! Look at those mothers. Happy, smiling kids, jumping up and down, smiling.
They were doubly elated when they would beat me.
Yes. Yes.
And I think you were triply elated when you would beat me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's that rivalry, of course.
It was fun.
Kathy?
Yes.
We have to go, honey.
I do
I
have
have
to
a
go.
class.
I know that you'll be on a broom too.
Oh, well, honey, you know it.
Yes.
Yeah. I have like
But-
a first class
But
burn.
we are the classiest witches
Yes.
there are.
Well, if you liked, like. If you don't subscribe to both of us, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you are alerted
And you never know when we're going to be together
again.
again.
Kathy, see you later. Thank you, as always, for coming to the ALDC. And maybe I'll think about
It would be nice if you'd come visit us. We'll take you and show you some cows. Okay. Are we doing it right now?
Yep.
Oh, okay.